Turning now to your community focus, if your summer travel plans include a trip to Cape Cod, you might just find yourself sitting in bridge traffic. And we're not just talking about traffic out in Bourne. I spoke with DOT Director Peter Alviti today about the ongoing traffic issues due to the Washington Bridge closure. Here's part of our conversation. Let's start with the traffic, because the last time you and I sat, I believe you were just starting to implement the 3 lanes.
3 lanes, yes.
Which seems to have really helped on the westbound side.
It did.
But the eastbound side seemingly has a lot of delays most days that spill onto 95. What's going on with the traffic there, and are you looking to make any changes there, and also in Providence proper where there's some delays as well?
Yeah. So the good news, as you said, is the westbound direction. The travel times right now are actually better than they were last year before any of the bridge happened. So we've pretty much solved the issue with the westbound traffic. The eastbound traffic continues to be a challenge for us, mainly because we have 2 lanes each coming from 95 north to 95 south. Now, instead of going into 4 lanes and everybody being able to pretty much stay in their lanes, having to narrow down into 3. We have fiddled with the geometry of that merge several times during the last several weeks. And we're beginning to trend so that northbound 95 onto eastbound 195 is beginning to trend back to what it was a year ago. Except on days where there are either breakdowns, vehicles breaking down, or crashes and accidents. Coming to 195 east from 95 south, or coming in from Pawtucket in that area, we're experiencing delays on the order of about 5 minutes more, on the average 5 minutes more than what it was last year at this time. We are continuing to look at options. One option that we're looking for is to create a better transition for cars to come on from the India Street entrance ramp onto 195 East. And we're modeling different geometries there that we're hoping will help us out a bit. But in general, the number of accidents, as I said, accidents and breakdowns are causing most of the delays now. And we're trending in the right direction, even in the easterly bound lanes. We've got some more work to do on that, and we're doing it.
What is the current estimate as we sit here today for what the demolition and reconstruction of this bridge is going to cost? I
believe $40 million on the demolition, and 360 or to $380 million for the reconstruction of the bridge itself. So I think we're on the order of $400 to $410 million total for the project as we move forward. And that's what we're budgeting for, and that's what we're aligning the financing for the project to align with that. Now, the actual number that we'll end up with will be whatever the various companies are proposing to us, and that we'll know in July. And so those 2 numbers are subject to change depending upon what the companies provide.
Last time we spoke, you mentioned that the forensic report might be done in a couple of weeks or a month's time. Here we are, still not done. Any sense of a new timeline on when we might see the findings of that?
I don't. DOT as an agency has handed off the control and coordination of the forensic report to the attorneys that the governor brought on board to oversee the forensic report and to make the determinations and take actions based upon what that report says. So that control and the control of the timeline and any discussions of it have been handed off to the attorneys now.